So I love when people ask me questions of a scientific nature, especially, and it brings out just that inner nerd of me. So the latest question is about allergies and why are they so prevalent and how do they happen? So there's lots and lots of thought around how toxic our world is and how changed our food is and things like that. And yes, of course, all of those are factors. But we live in the world that we live in. And so it behooves us to provide to our bodies to become more resilient. And so that really allergies happen in the simplest terms when the immune system is struggling, and so it's sucking out, technical term, and it's having trouble telling appropriate from inappropriate, and eventually having trouble telling even self from non-self, and therefore sort of overreacting, and that's when you get those symptoms. So closely akin to asthma, there's a study called RAINS study, which is a very, very long-term study that looks at this closely. And the cool thing is that allergies, asthma, things to do with the immune system are logically very, very responsive to nutrition, and especially advanced nutrition. So when I talk about that, yes, of course, eat as great as you can. Eat from the colors of the rainbow, stay away from black and white, all those kind of great ideas. And on top of that, supplementation is really a thing, and it is really a tool, and it is really helpful, especially when it's properly done. There's a lot of products out there that are not well done. There's a comparative guide to nutritional supplementation that is it's not partisan to any company. It's a great consumer resource. It explains a lot. It's in its 6th edition. You can get it on Amazon or online. And it goes and compares with fairly sophisticated algorithms that you and I would not be able to do ourselves, going to a store shelf and being able to see what's good and what's bad and what's terrible and all those kinds of things. It compares over 1,600 multivitamins, and that's your core. That's where you should start. So to start boosting your immune system, to give it everything that it needs in order to be able to react properly and to complete all its biochemical pathways properly. So there's concept of oxidative stress and damage, that if you don't have the oxidative defense mechanisms in place, those would be primarily vitamins, coenzymes, but there's also minerals, trace minerals that assist and have antioxidant properties, phytonutrients, things like that. So you want a broad spectrum of all of those things because the body is a brilliant orchestration of all the cells doing all these beautiful, beautiful things for you. And in order to do that, and I could go on and show you cool slides, but in a quick and dirty here, I'll just let you know that if the body can pick and choose from this vast, beautiful supply of the various nutrients in the right forms, in the right bioavailability, that are pure and potent and complete, and the dissolution is in the right place in the body, then all of a sudden you have a resilience that, I think that a large portion of the population are unfamiliar with. But it's completely, 100% the body's natural state of wellness. So if you do that, there's going to be all kinds of other side benefits besides, I don't have allergies anymore. So that's, I think, the quick and dirty on that. There's a lot more to it, like glycemic index and inflammation and how those two are linked, and I could go on and on. But that's a start. I hope that helps.